Good evening, guys. I've been looking forward to doing this video for this saw. This particular Husqvarna was a project saw which came to me from a really nice guy in Lowestoft. A big shout out to Dave and a big thank you as well for taking the trouble to pack it and send it. So she was bought as a non-runner, and I love the 77cc Husqvarna engine, so I'm very fortunate to have a number of spares, and so the saw needed a tiny little bit of work in terms of the clutch was broken and dragging, so put a replacement clutch on, nearly new. I've resurfaced the oil pump. The guide bar I put onto one of my perpendicular faced carbide wheels, so I've reground the rails, dressed the chain. The compression was okay, but had spare rings from another engine, and so compression now really good. And had a very unusual problem with the starting, and what had happened was the flywheel had twisted and broken the woodruff key slightly, and so not firing at the right time. So that's all been redone and reset, and so I've started her. She seems fantastic. I've done the oil pickup and the fuel pickup, cleaned the carburetor, and she's had a nearly new handle for her, so that's gone on. I've done the handle mounts as well, and is that everything? New old stock replacement switch. So the only thing not quite right on her, and I'm hoping perhaps one of you guys might be able to help with that, is I believe she's a 480 because she's all metal tank, running the points ignition system, but strangely the throttle lock is different to what I'd be expecting to see. This looks a little bit like the handle arrangement that you'd get on the 180 with the throttle lock depressing down, but of course that's all plastic, and whereas this is all metal. So if there's another model, but I presume it's an early 480 which was from 1978. Okay, so I've held off on the cutting, because I wanted to again show this chap Dave, to show you what she was like first time back up and running again, how she cuts. Right, 1 second guys. Okay, just checking the battery in the camera because it keeps running out when I'm about to cut. So I can't wait to see how she cuts. They make around the 4.5 horsepower mark, give or take, and they can run from a 15-inch stock bar up to, well, the early 280s I think ran up to 28-inch, and I believe the 480s could run maybe a 30 or a 32-inch bar. So again, never had any need to cut anything with that size, but so this is running I think a nominal, it's either a 14 or a 15. Can't wait to see. I've got some 13-inch timber. Here we go. Kill switch. Hi guys. So I checked the battery to make sure the battery wasn't going to run out before I did the video, and then the camera ran out of storage space, so the last half a dozen cuts you didn't even see. So never mind. I put on another piece of timber about 14 inches across, so I'll just show her cutting a little bit more. And like I say, please, any of you, if you know if this is the early version of the 480 with this all metal petrol tank assembly and this unusual, well, not unusual, this the design of throttle lock as they had on something like the 263 or the 180 or the 280, but I just haven't seen that before on a 480. And what's the other thing I'm looking for this will be actually a felling spike. So other than that, she's complete and runs beautifully. Right, let's show her again. Just such a satisfying engine to use, the 77cc, so tractable, and with this size bar, not particularly heavy, about 14 pounds, 15 pounds in weight, and with this size bar you feel like you could almost cut and annihilate anything. Kill switch. Okay guys, many thanks for watching. Just effortless, absolutely sublime engine, just so torquey. So they run a 52mm piston, 36mm stroke, and just such a torquey, lazy feeling engine, but just doesn't even know it's pulling the blade through the wood. So a fabulous, fabulous saw to use. And again, a big thanks to Dave for taking the trouble to pack her so I could get a courier in to get her picked up and give her a second life. Thanks for watching guys. Anybody got any comments? I'd love to hear it. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.